everybody, it's Emily from Emily Loves London, and today I am doing a comic review of a very, very special comic. And this is The Killing Joke, written by Alan Moore, and the artist is Brian Bolland. I think it's Bolland. I think it is. Pretty sure it's Bolland. So the genre for this comic is DC, comic, crime, thriller, and of course you can pretty much say Batman is the genre now, with the amount of stuff we have on Batman. The synopsis for this comic is this follows not only the origin story of how the Joker became the Joker through his past, but also his torture of the Gordon family, his escape, and his elaborate circus trick. All to prove a point, but what point is it? Or what is that point, I should say? And is there any more for you to sink your laugh into at the end? You see the bit I did with the laugh? Sorry, I was so proud of that when I put that in. It's just like, yes, this makes sense. It's related. Sorry. So the artwork, I loved the style of the artwork, mostly in sort of episode square style, which gave it a very filmic sort of way to it. Batman's grey costume was old school and slightly comical, and I'm not like complaining, but so the Batman I know is from like Christian Bale and Mr. Affleck. So I don't know many of like the old Batmans that well, although I've watched them like once in terms of the films, and this is really the only comic I've read of including Batman. So yes, I was a bit surprised when I saw the grey costume and I was like, oh, it's not black. Why is it not black? But anyway, rant over on the costume of Batman. Joker's style of his character was slender and creepy and menacing with that classic great smile. The past story of Joker I loved because it was black and white with a slight like wash of pink in it, sort of. It gave the story great suspense and a sort of 1930s, 1920s style, which I like a lot. In terms of the dialogue, it was fantastic, especially Joker's, slightly riddle-like talking bits. You know how Joker talks sometimes in riddles and weird. Yep, you'll know what I mean if you've watched any films with the Joker in it. But yeah, it was funny and creepy and just really well done. In terms of Batman, I actually wanted more from him in terms of dialogue, but his was kind of short and to the point, and I guess that was trying to be true to the Batman. But yeah, I would have liked more from him. The old Joker, which is in his past story, his dialogue, it felt a bit weird and strange, if I'm honest. He sounded so normal, and that to me just sounds really weird for a Joker. I mean, I'm so used to Joker. It feels weird when it's normal Joker. Yeah, you know what I mean. In terms of characters that I loved, Joker, definitely, he's such an intriguing madman and was exactly what I expected from him on his own and with Batman. And his past self was so weird to read, just so weird. In terms of Batman, he was a typical Batman, justice warrior, I do this by the book kind of Batman. And I liked the other side of him where he wanted to help and work it out with Joker. I found that really hysterical. I don't know why. In terms of the Gordons, you had the dad and the daughter. For me, had like two little parts in the comic, and you just felt sorry for them all the time, and you wanted more from them. My overall thoughts, there was an introduction in this, and this is done by Tim Sale, and it was so interesting in terms of the history behind the comic, which I had no idea about how big it was. And there was also an afterward that was done by Brian, and it was not only like intriguing but also really funny because he commented on the introduction which was just hilarious because he picked out little bits and like commented on them very, very well. Also, Brian has a short story at the end which is kind of like an epilogue, which was just so weird and odd, but oh my god, the dialogue was incredible and really good. I think he should do more dialogue, definitely, in comics. Overall, a fantastically written and drawn comic, especially all you Joker fans, you will definitely love it. And yeah, in terms of my favourite quote, it's a scene where they're in like Joker's circus trick in the mirrors bit. You know, when you go to like a carnival or a circus and they have those mirrors that make you look really funny. So this is where it is. And I'll just show you it. The dialogue of Joker in this is just hilarious. So yeah, whoop. It's just so cool. It's one of my favourite pieces of artwork and dialogue in it, definitely. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's fantastic. It's Alan Moore. I mean, I love everything he does. But yeah, so you should definitely check this out. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, you can click the subscribe button to see me talk about more comics, books, films, TV shows and games. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye, keep geeking!